My name is Joey Johnson, and three-time Paralympic gold medalist with Team Canada, and I'm here to teach you about wheelchair basketball. Wheelchair basketball is a sport that's played all over the world. It is the premier sport at the Paralympic Games. It is a lot like stand-up basketball with a few subtle differences. I just want to explain some differences between a sports chair and an everyday chair. Some of the main differences are, that you've noticed first off, is the wheels on a sports chair have what's called camber on them. They're slanted. And an everyday chair, they're straight up and down. The reason for that in a sports chair with the cambered wheels, it makes the chair be more agile. You can turn a lot quicker, and in performance-based, you're going to be a lot faster. In a day chair, the wheels are straight up and down. For one, fitting through doorways, getting into bathrooms, etc. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about is the 5th and 6th wheels on the back of the chair, and that is for stability. It enables you to move the center of gravity forward for more agility in the chair and stability, so you can lean back and grab rebounds. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about is the strap. The sports chair has a strap on it, and the best analogy I can use for you guys is if you've ever tried to run with your running shoes untied. The same thing applies for the sports chair. You want to be cinched into the chair, and we do that with the strap. There are a lot of great drills you can do in the wheelchair. One of the simple ones is the relay race. Divide students into 2 groups and have them line up on the baseline. Then one at a time, they push the length of the court. They go around a cone and push back to the starting point. Once they cross the baseline, the next person in line goes. The first team to finish wins. In order to push forward, the athlete starts with their hands at 12 o'clock. This is approximately the top of the wheel. The athlete then leans forward and pushes. The hand grips the whole wheel, the thumb on top of the tire pushing forward and the other fingers gripping the push rim. As force is applied forward on the wheel in its arc, the trunk leans forward and with the chin over the knees. The stroke finishes with the hands coming off the wheels at approximately 3 o'clock on the wheel. The hands are recovered with the trunk raising back up, only slightly, as the next push begins. An easy way to get the ball up off the floor is to wheel up beside the ball, push the ball into your wheel, and let the wheel do the work. Now let's start passing. The next drill is the caterpillar passing drill. Split the students up into 2 groups, have them line up on opposite sides of the key facing each other. They should pass the ball to the next person in the opposite line. Once the pass is made, the player U-turns and moves to the end of their line. The key to this drill is the U-turn. You want to pull back, push your hands in opposite directions away from the person next to you, and push to the end of the line. Next, let's work on shooting. The next drill we'll do is the layup line. Divide your students into 2 groups. The first line has the ball. They go in and shoot the layup. The next line comes in and grabs the rebound. They then pass to the first line and join in behind that line. Take a good angle towards the hoop, approximately 45 degrees. Keep elbow in, eyes up on the target, and extend your arm and follow through with your hand. Make good passes to help your teammates out. Once you get used to the chair, there are lots of fun games you can play, like Shark. To play Shark, you get one student to start at the center, and the rest of the students start at the baseline. When the student at the center yells shark, the other students must try to push to the other baseline without being tagged by the shark. If they are tagged, they join the shark and try to tag the rest of the students. Keep going only until one student remains. The last player wins, and the reward is they become the shark for the next round. The next game is partner tag. Partner tag is a great warm-up drill. Pair up the students. One partner starts out as it and tries to push and tag their partner. Once they tag the other player, the one who was tagged has to count to 3 Mississippis, and then they become the tagger. We've only scratched the surface of what you can do in a chair. With a little imagination, you can adapt anything that you do in PE class with the use of a wheelchair. If you come up with something new, we'd love to hear from you. Now let's roll.